They say the best things come from the worst shit.
One other person I want to talk about, Nipsey Hussle. You know, it was an article that came out today via TMZ that pretty much said Samantha Smith, who was Nipsey Hussle's sister, you know, pretty much is filing for custody of his daughter Emani. Now, TMZ, I don't know how they got the information, but they're saying that she feels that Emani's biological mother is not properly suited to take care of her, so she's filed with the courts, you know, to be able to have guardianship, you know, over her. Now, we don't know the mitigating circumstances on, you know, how the mother, you know, whether she's fit or anything like that. What we do know is that Nipsey, you know, was, you know, taking care of her up until his death. But what do you think about this story coming out? Nipsey Hussle's sister, we seen her up there, Samantha, at his wake and whatnot, filing for custody of his daughter, 7-year-old daughter, Emani.
You know, oh God, these are situations and stories that if we didn't do this podcast, I'd stay away from.
Oh, facts.
You know what I mean? For sure, because when it involves children and we're talking about custody battles and things like that, it's genuinely really none of our business.
Facts,
when you think about it though, and you think about, I mean, obviously I'm a father, you're a father, I'm a father, and I co-parent my son, and being in that situation, and you don't just because Nipsey has custody of his daughter, and salute to that. We should see more men stepping up in that situation where we don't. When the parents split up, taking the step to try to take full custody, him being the financial situation that he's in, the blessings that he's in, he takes ownership of that. And that's great. I myself kind of found myself in a similar situation, although we co-parent great. Right. So I understand. Untimely passing, things go on. That by no stretch of the imagination means necessarily that the mother is unfit to properly take care of that child. We don't know that 7-year-old relationship with her mom. It may be fantastic. She may want to be with her mom and cling with her mom under this situation right now. We don't know the mom's relationship with the family necessarily, in particular, the mom or Nipsey Hussle's mother, his father, his brother. We don't know to where there could be proper communication amongst the family members and Lauren and things like that to where she could still see her family. We don't know any of these things. Right. So just to hear that it's unfit, that's something the lawyer wrote up. That's something that's supposed to be said when you're trying to grab custody. It's going to take more than that. I mean, I'm talking drug charges. I'm talking jail time. I'm talking maybe diapers being there every now and again for her to go, yeah, that baby needs to come with us. Because outside of that, I really don't see much happening out of this.
Yeah, because like you said, man, a lot of times we look at a situation and say, okay, if it's not with the mom, then it must be something. No, not always. Sometimes it could just be he had a better living arrangement at the, you know, he's a millionaire. He has a better arrangement for her at the time. She was maybe more attached to her father, and they had an arrangement for Emani to go with her father. That could have been a situation. Maybe it wasn't. Or it could be maybe that she had issues and problems, and that was the reason she was there. We don't know, but all we do know is that his younger sister Samantha, is filing, you know, for guardianship over her. And when you see the article, the headline, you automatically see people start saying, "Oh, she's trying to get the bag." And that's things you start to see to come out automatically, you know, with those type of stories. But just not enough information, you know, to really make a determination, because we don't know who the mother is, let alone how she acts or whatever, how she is. You know,
and this is why I love what we do and how we do it, because there's conversations that we're going to have off camera that we can have, and there's conversation that we'll put on camera. And of course, there's deeper layers to this situation that we could talk about off of camera, but out of respect for that man, Nipsey Hussle, and the greatness that he dropped in his memory and everything that you know about him now after his untimely passing, damn near a month, going on tomorrow to be a month since his passing, out of respect, not going to do that right now. We'll do that, no doubt. Camera, you feel me?
Right.
And I wish more motherfuckers did that, because a lot of people will sell their soul for a couple views now, and that's just the day and age we in.
Yeah, man. And you know, the Nipsey Hussle thing, as you said, coming up, you know, on a month, we must not lose focus, you know, of his legacy and what he stand for, even though, you know, it's not really the popular topic, you know, for a lot of people. Obviously, the investigation is still ongoing. We still don't really know exactly what happened. I think May the 10th is when the next court date will be for Eric Holder,
Mhm.
to find out. So that'll be the next time the media can go in, and more information will probably come out again, trial dates and things like that. So right now it's open, but this usually happens. I mean, right now, like you said, it's a family issue, and this will be behind the scenes. We'll talk more about this because it's it's really not too much of our business, really, like that.
My bad to cut you
No,
off. Oh, but it's crazy because you started out by saying TMZ reports. I don't know how TMZ got it. It's like, yo, y'all don't have to get every fucking thing. Some things can be behind the scenes. This is really none of our business. I mean, it's out there now. We're going to report about it, but we're going to publicly say it's really none of our business.
Page 6. I was watching Page 6 TV today in the office, and I seen what they said was the slogan was like, "Don't do it if you don't want to report it." That's what they said. I was like, wow, that was like the little slogan they said, like, "Don't do it, we won't report it." Something like that.
Don't get a traffic ticket or we won't
so
report.
crazy.
Don't do nothing wild.
So that's kind of the thing with the media nowadays. I mean, who knows? Maybe I don't know. She had a comment. I don't know how the information was obtained, but obviously we know how. She probably court records.
Lawyers here. They got friends, and they got
like
there.
that. And whatever comes out about anybody in that family, we're gonna know about it because we're gonna report on it.
Yeah, that's wild. Man.
But that's how they make their living. That's how they do what they do. But yet people criticize people like us. You know what I mean? A lot, but we ain't gonna go down that lane today.
I'm not gonna complain today. We're gonna keep it moving. We got like we were saying, man. Even in the pre-production, just to give people a little bit of backstory to what we do.
Yeah,
we got we're so blessed, man. And what I mean by blessings is we got 3 very successful platforms, and the fact that we got such loyal subscribers. We get to do what we do, genuinely do what we love to do, and we get such a positive response. Whether you agree or disagree, it is all positive. Make no mistake about it. We love the people that disagree with us just as much as the people that agree, simply because we're getting your attention, we're getting your engagement, and you care about the conversation. If we can continue to do that day in and day out, man, we've won. And it's a great, the blessings we got and the problems we got, they're all good blessings for sure.
Facts, definitely, man, definitely. Yeah, but you're tuned into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Oh God and Sam, man. Going in today on this Tuesday afternoon, I want to encourage everybody listening under the sound of my voice to tune in Friday night. If you want to catch us live on YouTube, the Uncensored Truth podcast, the official channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and brother Sam Matt will be live doing a recap, rapping with the people, reading comments, and just having fun that night, man. So if you want to tune in Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, definitely.
Indeed. Oh God, man, I know I talked about a little bit about the BET Awards, and we're not gonna get too much into it, but since we got a little bit of a break and segue in the show, just want to get your initial thoughts as we're starting to book everything and everything's starting to line up of your thoughts on the BET Awards and us finally getting out and getting it. Because it's our first time as a unit to get out here as an official platform and do our thing, man. So just give me your thoughts on that.
It's different now. Like maybe I think if we was in this maybe 10, 15 years ago, let's say 10 years ago, it might be different. But it's just like, because you remember before, like with not as much social media presence, that was the only time where, you can really get all the, see all the, the people and what's going on with them and like that. And they on the stage and backstage and you see them coming in the carpet. So maybe it's lost a little bit, of its luster, but I think it's still, a good place where not only good artists, but good people can come together, and celebrate, their success. I mean, I don't think anything's wrong with that award ceremonies, but even up and coming people like us in the media game who's looking to go there and, we're looking at it like, going there and getting more content to disseminate to the people. That's how we're going to do. Of course, we got to spend money, but it's an investment. You know what I mean? And hopefully being able to make some real strong bonds and relationships with people that could be lasting and, make some things happen. Because when great minds come together, man, that's how you make some magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You see what really could happen when you have patience and perseverance. We knew all along when we started this, the obstacles that were going to come along. We knew that we weren't going to be the most popular because we were new, and there were people out here that were very popular doing what we were about to dive into. But we got in the water with the sharks, and we realized that we really enjoyed it, and it's time to eat so that we could become one of these sharks. And in doing that, we understood that we were going to have to travel and get out and about. But that's where the patience came, because you're going to have to be a boss. You're going to have to make some money and throw some stuff around like a boss. So had to invest, had to make sure that we took the time out to have the proper values to take care of business. And now we're sitting in a situation where we can make some moves and get out. And that's the only way. Click, click, bang. We're very excited about that. Salute to everyone that's listening on iTunes, Spotify, Google
Yeah.
Play, and all major online outlets, because this conversation is definitely for you people. We appreciate you there, man, but we hungry. I'm excited as well, oh God, man. And as the time comes along and as we start getting the schedule loosely in our head, because this is how we do things,
Yeah.
we're going to have a good time, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely excited. You know, we got the Birth of the Wake and Bake podcast, as well as some other
Man.
things that we got, merch and everything. So just stay tuned, man. We're gonna keep on rocking. Also, if you enjoy the podcast, if you're listening on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, any other one of those platforms, please give us a 5-star rating if you enjoy what we do right now. Listen, I want to transition to this story right now, Sam, man. Spider Loke, you know, who, as we know, used to